I'm Mark Visser, aka Sparkuus, and I live in Japan.
Oh dear.
But he doesn't care. Morning, I'm up too early. We're leaving Kyushu and going to Honshu. This is Kyushu. There's Honshu behind me. We're gonna go over that bridge. So, I'll show you other stuff later. It was raining on the way, but it's beautiful now. We've come up to Miyajima in Hiroshima prefecture. This is my third time coming here, but first time with my family. What do you think, Kumiko?
Yeah, nice. I love that.
This is supposed to be one of the like top 3 most beautiful sights to see in Japan, I guess. One thing you definitely see are deer everywhere. The deer are absolutely tame, but you gotta be careful. They will eat anything that you don't take care of. I have seen them try, there you see, he's going for it, he's going for it. I have literally seen them try and eat a shirt off a kid's back. It's only play fighting, they're good friends. Beautiful. One of Japan's best 3 views that I told you about, that's usually best viewed from that shrine behind me. What they view is right in front of me. It's so famous, I'm sure you've seen pictures of it. Big shrine gate standing in the sea. The only problem is, it's wrapped up for construction. I guess it needs repairs. On the boat on the way over, the guy said, you should consider yourselves lucky. The last time this happened was 60 years ago. This is much more rare of a sight. I don't feel all that lucky. The kids are having fun looking for stuff. Right now is low tide, so if there was not a whole bunch of construction stuff on there, you could walk right between the gates. As it is, you can see Kumiko and the baby. The shrine in front of the torii, or shrine gate that's in the ocean, is also, you know, very famous because it's all the same shrine. I just can't remember what the name is. Can't get in now. Last time I was here with my parents, and we were able to walk right through the middle of this thing and touch it and everything, and now it's just all fenced in for repairs. Oh well. Normally when the tide's in, the water's right up under the shrine, so this is kind of a neat view to have the under the shrine empty. Actually, just a minute ago I saw someone actually climbing under the shrine just because it was an unusual view, I guess. Sitting under the shrine. Don't get to do that very often, I guess. Although I'm sure it smells like fish. We just went to go get in line for the shrine, and the line was so ridiculously long, we gave up. It would have eaten up way too much of our time. We're only here on the island for about 2.5 hours, and then we're going somewhere else. It just wasn't worth the wait. Besides, seeing it from the ocean floor view was more interesting, I think. Although, it's pretty nice inside too. I think I'd rather actually see it from inside when the water is right up under the shrine. High tide's best. Besides the shrine, there are 3 other things that this island is famous for. Shamoji, which is rice scoops. I think this is the world's biggest rice scoop. Grilled oysters, which I can't stand. And maple leaf shaped manju. Not sure why. Looks like they're making, I'm not sure what flavor it is. Maybe there are a lot of Japanese maples on the island, I don't know. Momiji manju. So good I couldn't wait. Just finished making them. Delicious. That's what they look like before I bite them. Must be child-proof packaging. Kumiko can't get in.
Nice.
Oh, what's that one?
Matcha?
The matcha with sweet bean in it is good too. I like it. Lily didn't like hers. Green tea and sweet bean flavor. Ah, this sucker's tall. 5-story pagoda. I think you actually get a better view from farther away. Then there's also this very, very large hall. I'm not sure if we're going in. I hope so. We're not going in this hall, but I went in with my parents, and it's just full of pillars and posts. And as my father commented, it's full of mighty fine sticks, in the words of a rather interesting character from our hometown. And the hall is pretty impressive. There's just so many people around, and it's so hard to move that we really have hardly seen anything today. It's such a long drive here and such a long drive home that we can't really stick around longer if we actually want to go to the other place we're going to. And Duncan's singing for you. It's really unfortunate we couldn't see more. My favorite waterfall in Japan is on this island up behind a temple, and I really wanted to go there, but it's just not going to happen, especially with Kumiko pregnant, and we have Kai in a stroller. Too many stairs. And here's a map of the island so you can see all of the wonderful things that we didn't get a chance to go see. Yeah, someday. We will be coming back here someday. I almost forgot. Today's May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. What do you think? Duncan, you like it? Hey, Duncan, Lilia, what do you think of Miyajima?
Good.
Yeah?
Good.
And there is where they raise the oysters that they cook at Miyajima. And everywhere else in Hiroshima. When you need energy, feel the burn! Good stuff this. I just found it recently. Berry flavored. And now through the magic of editing and because I didn't take any video on the way here, we're at our next location. The Kintaikyo Bridge. I've been wanting to come here for several years. This is beautiful. I was reading up on it last night. I think it was originally built in like 1637 or something like that, and it kept getting washed away by floods. And so the local lord or whoever was in charge ordered it be made stronger. So they built up the middle pylons, the stone pylons, and the next year it was washed away by a flood. So they made it stronger, and this is the result. Originally, all of these arches were put together with no nails at all. It was done just by fitting the boards very tightly together and using metal bands and then covering it in copper. That worked for a long time, partly because of a maintenance schedule. These middle 3 arches were replaced every 20 years, while the outer 2 arches were replaced every 40 years. This worked all the way up until World War II when, you know, they were too busy and didn't have enough resources to fix this place. Then after the war, the Americans took a whole bunch of gravel out of the river, making the river flow faster and stronger, and so a big typhoon came along and washed away the bridge. And then it was rebuilt, and this time they put in nails made of the similar metal to katana blades, I believe, and it has stood ever since, and had been repaired recently in 2001 and 2004, I believe, made stronger. And now we're gonna go walk across it. And you can see in the distance on top of the mountain, a castle. Bye-bye, yeah. We're not going up there today. I got my numbers transposed. It was 1673. So it's 338 years old, 339 years old. It costs 300 yen for an adult and 150 yen for an elementary school student to walk across this bridge. This is the first time I've ever had to pay money to walk across a bridge. But that's only because we haven't gone to that suspension bridge in Iwate prefecture yet. This is quite the slope. Even Kai's enjoying himself.
Are you okay?
This is dangerous. I'm walking backwards. Is Kai drunk? All these stairs are slightly tilted, which makes it a slightly strange experience walking up them because your feet are kind of pointing uphill a little bit. The river's beautiful here, except for the parking lot. Hey Kumiko, you like the bridge?
Yeah, that's so tired.
We should build an exact duplicate of this in Fukuoka prefecture somewhere. Yeah, never gonna happen. And I have just noticed I got my first sunburn of the year here. Usually my first sunburn of the year is Arita, but we're not going this year. So I got it here instead. This store says they're Nihon Ichi soft cream. They say they got 100 kinds of ice cream and that they're the #1 store in Japan and people are just lining up for this ice cream. Just because you got the most kinds doesn't mean you're necessarily the best. We're going to a different store because there's no line. And now we're going back. Although Duncan's just going all over the place. Ooh, nice cool breeze. Kai's coming at his own pace. He just walks and figures he'll let gravity take care of everything. In some ways, I like the bridge better than Miyajima. Less people. So I guess that's all for our adventures today. We're just gonna go play in the river a little bit and then start our 4-hour-plus drive home. It will be dark and late by the time we get there. If you like what you see, click the thumbs up just to make me feel better for this sunburn at least. I'd love to hear what you think. Please leave a comment down below. And if you'd like to see more videos like this and more bridges like this, well, probably not more bridges like this, please subscribe to my channel. I'm Mark Visser, aka Sparkuus. I hope to see you back here for another I Live in Japan very soon. And here I am in Honshu. And over there is Kyushu. We're on our way home. But geez, on the way home, at one point on the highway, we saw an accident and the traffic jam was backed up for 15 kilometers. So we're stopped at the parking area just on the Honshu side of the straits here, and first time I have ever seen this parking area has a hotel. But the bridge looks kind of cool. Not as nice as the old bridge, but that's the bridge we're going to be driving over to get back to Kyushu over there. The water is just really moving along down there, ripping through the straits here. I think it's called the Kenon Straits, or something straits. I don't know, whatever. A bunch of PS's. We're home now, very tired. It's after 11 o'clock at night. A couple personal records today. I drove 630.5 and maybe a bit kilometers in one day. That's the most I've ever driven in one day. I may never beat that. And I had 4 energy drinks today. 3 burns and 1 Rockstar. That's also a record. I mean, that's not much if you're a crab ship captain, but for Me, that's a lot. Usually I only have one. I'm tired. For another 41 minutes, may the 4th be with you.